So here's the box the F9 Pro comes in. Let's remove the plastic. Opening up the box, we have some ejector tool first, some regular booklets, then there's the F9 Pro itself. Let's take it out of its protective plastic. The back looks very nice, the phone feels sleek. Peeling the plastic and removing the screen protector so that I can show you the display better. The case fits snug, and then there is a micro USB cable. That's a bummer, but OPPO claims they need it for flash charge, and they also claim 5 minutes of charge for 2 hours of talk time. This is basically a 20-watt adapter. It has 5 layers of protection to ensure safety spread across the adapter itself on the F9 Pro. This flash charge adapter is followed by an earpod style pair of earphones. So let's now get back to the F9 Pro. Let's stop and take a look at the back for a minute. It's really different what OPPO's done here with the gradient colors, the crisscross pattern, very refreshing. While I'm not hyped that this is polycarbonate and not glass, I sure am glad to see us moving away from the standard black and white we've been seeing for ages. In fact, this reminds me a little of the special edition OPPO R11, at least the color combination. Anyway, the real cameras, flash and fingerprint scanner are also present here. They are supposed to be giving a water drop vibe too, as in 2 droplets of water coming together. That's what they're going for. Do you see it? Once I read that part, I could see it, but can you? Let me know in the comments below. Now, to the front, OPPO's got a 6.3-inch 19.5 by 9 panel. It is IPS LCD. The resolution is Full HD+. Now, this is almost all screen except for the tiniest little notch that we've ever seen. OPPO's calling this the water drop screen. Because of that, the notch is just like a drop of water, right? Now, the panel itself is good. It's got punchy colors with excellent viewing angles and brightness levels. OPPO seems to have done really well here. The bezels have also been reduced so that the screen to body ratio is high. They're claiming 90.8% here, which is just insane for a phone that's not a flagship. Now, underneath the hood, OPPO's got the powerful P60 chip that we saw with the F7, so performance should be great. And remember, the VOOC flash charger, that means using the phone while charging doesn't cause it to heat up, and this P60 chip is coupled with 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. That's further expandable thanks to the dedicated micro SD slot to the left. Talking about which, placements. Volume buttons are also here to the left. The speaker, headphone jack, micro USB port and primary mic are at the bottom, power button to the right, and just the secondary noise cancelling mic up top. Back to the specs now, we've got a 3500 mAh battery backing all this up. Now this P60 chip inside, it comes with support for AI, which OPPO's implemented with the cameras. They're calling it AI 2.1 and it comes with better beautification options for the selfie camera. Talking about which, this is a 25 megapixel sensor, the same Sony sensor with an f2 lens from the OPPO F7. It was good then, initial impressions, it's good now. To the back, we have a 16 megapixel primary with an f1.8 lens along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor this time. There is AI screen recognition on board. OPPO is offering a lot of options here, including a dedicated manual mode they call Expert Mode. There's also EIS for video. The images that you're seeing were shot with the F9 Pro. How do you think the camera is fared? Let us know in the comments below. On the software side of things, we have ColorOS 5.2 running the show. It's built on top of Android 8.1 Oreo. Now, as far as interfaces go, ColorOS is far from stock. It's a heavily customized skin with its own feature set that might take some getting used to. There is a learning curve probably. There are 4 gesture-based navigation options and they do feel intuitive. The notch gets some quick apps and quick actions just like on the F7. Like for example, if you're watching a video and get to do various actions with the notch. Given how tiny this notch is, I don't even really mind the video wrapping around it. Then there's Smart Bar. That now lets you reply to messages while gaming or doing something else without leaving the app itself. A little bit of extra convenience. Now, as of shooting this video, we don't have any pricing info from OPPO. The moment we do, we'll let you know in the description below.